Hey everyone, welcome back to Collecting Nolan. This is Russ, and it's that time of the week where we look at some of the highest selling Nolan Ryan cards on eBay. So let's go ahead and get started. Honorable mention. The honorable mention card is this 2017 Topps Heritage Super Short Print Red Autograph out of 25 that sold for $836.67. While this card didn't sell at a high enough price to make the top 10, I was compelled to include it in the show because, number one, I've never seen this card before, and number two, it is such an awesome looking card. It's got a young Nolan with a smile on his face in his Mets uniform and a prominent crisp auto in red ink. 2017 Topps Heritage is a 725 card set. Nolan has 31 cards in this set, including this beauty. Definitely my favorite of the week. Number 10 is the 1969 Topps number 533 in raw condition that sold for $888.99. The seller was Greg Morris Cards, who describes the card as near mint condition. This puts it at either a PSA 7 or a PSA 8. This card is in beautiful shape, so I think their description is pretty valid. PSA 7s of the 1969 card have been on the show in recent weeks, selling for between $850 and $1,350. PSA 8s of this card have been selling for between $950 and $2,394.69. Number 9 is the 2005 Topps all-time fan favorite dual autographs Nolan Ryan and Johnny Bench in raw form that sold for $1,000. 2005 Topps fan favorites was a 142 card set, and 2005 was the last of the fan favorite sets. Nolan had 5 cards in this set, including a base card, a game-used relic card, an original relics card where they used 2 identical older cards to make a relic card, an autograph card, and this dual rookie autograph card with Johnny Bench. There are 50 copies of this card out there. There are only 2 rookie dual autograph cards in the set. The other featured Tom Seaver and Rod Carew. Number 8 is the 1970 Topps number 712 and a PSA 8 that sold for $1,300. There are 928 PSA 8 copies of the 1970 Topps out there and only 201 rated higher. PSA 8 sold last week for $1,375. Before that, one sold in March of this year for $1,075. Number 7 is the 1985 Topps Tiffany number 780 and a Gem Mint PSA 10 that sold for $1,300. There are only 47 copies of a PSA 10. Previous PSA 10 copies have sold at Heritage auctions for $1,260 in May of 2024 and $1,335 in December of 2023. For some reason, this and the 1986 Topps are 2 of my favorite Nolan Ryan cards from the 80s. Number 6 is the 1978 Topps number 400 and the PSA 9 that sold for $1,800. There are 141 PSA 9s out there and only 3 cards rated higher. A PSA 9 of this card sold on Fanatics Collect in January of 2024 for $1,980. Number 5 is the 1971 Topps number 513 and a PSA 8 that sold for $1,841.55. There are 597 PSA 8 versions of this card out there and only 71 higher. This is a steal for this card. Recent sales of this card have ranged from $2,275 to $2,600. Sale prices like this haven't been this low since June of 2024, where a PSA 8 sold for $1,952. Number 4 is the 1977 Topps number 650 and a Gem Mint PSA 10 that sold for $2,027. There are only 21 PSA 10 copies of this card. Whoever got this card at this price got it for a steal of a lifetime. Get this. The last PSA 10 copy of this card sold in February of 2024 on Heritage auctions for $21,600. Before that, one sold in September of 2021 for around $9,100. What in the world is going on here? I'm a little doubtful that the sale actually occurred. The seller only has 12 ratings and doesn't sell any other cards in his eBay store. If it did occur, the buyer has to be thrilled to land such a beautiful card for such a steal. Number 3 is the 2023 Topps Diamond Icons dual relic and dual autographs of Shohei Ohtani and Nolan Ryan and a PSA 9 for the card and 10 for the auto that sold for $2,168. There are only 2 PSA 9s of this card and only 1 card rated higher. 2023 Topps Diamond Icons was released as 10 card boxes that contain 1 relic, 7 autographs, and 2 autograph relics. Each card was numbered to 25 or less. Nolan had 13 cards in this set. Number 2 is the 1971 O-Pee-Chee number 513 and a PSA 8 that sold for $2,305. There are only 35 copies of a PSA 8 and only 15 higher. There are only 2 PSA 10s of this card in the PSA database. The O-Pee-Chees are so hard to find in good condition, and this card is a beauty. Although it is an older flip, this card still looks good for an 8 to my eye. It is beautifully centered, and the colors really pop. I could find no recent sales of a PSA 8 O-Pee-Chee. And finally, number 1 is the 1968 Topps number 177 Jerry Koosman and Nolan Ryan rookie card in a PSA 8 that sold for $8,584.84. There are 757 PSA 8 copies of the Nolan rookie in the wild and only 203 higher. The PSA 8 has been a stalwart on this channel as of late, with recent sales ranging between $8,000 and $9,100. Well, guys, that wraps it up for this week. I hope you liked it. Please, if you did, please hit the like and subscribe and comment on any of the cards below. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.